Hello everyone, welcome back to Project Architect 2. So we just got the Wither trapped and we are milking him for all of his ether, so that's pretty sick. And there's a freaking skeleton. I guess it is dark in there, so they probably would spawn in there, which they might stay in there forever, like actually, but who knows. So yeah, this thing, sadly, I probably should be putting it into a drawer, but I don't care. And then we also made an actual nether star farm using the mob grinder, or mob crusher, I should say. So I've actually gone through all of my wither skulls I had. So now I almost have 1,000 nether stars. So that's pretty sick. I'm getting quite a lot. Like I got on and kind of was just sitting around for like 30 minutes and I've already gotten probably like 30, honestly. So I have a actual spawner with wither skeletons spawning, and it's maxed out. So the wither skulls are a pumping. Now I am wanting to get into some Ars Nouveau. When I say wanting, really it's I need to. It's fun getting into Ars Nouveau. You can farm stuff super easily, and luckily the experience crystals are needed, which I think those are pretty easy to get with Ars Nouveau. So to get started with that, I will have to make kind of like a source generator. And I always do the same thing. I do this using the hose pulley from Create. I hope that's in this. No, Create is, but I don't know if it's actually part of the actual thing. Yeah, right here. So this hose pulley, if you go into the nether and you drop it down, so it kind of like, it's like you place a block above where you want to drop the hose down, and you have to add the hand crank from Create as well. And this bad boy, and you crank it and it literally drops the hose. You can see it. It's pretty cool. Into the lava, and then it slurps up the lava, and then depending on how much lava is down there, it will just act as if it's an infinite source of lava, which the nether surpasses the amount of lava sources you need to make the hose pulley just treat it like an infinite lava source. So that's going to be super easy to get that. And then I'm going to be using the volcanic source link. So this bad boy, you place a bucket of lava on a pedestal next to it, and it'll fill source jars up that are also next to it with source by using the lava. I think you can do this multiple different ways if you really wanted to, but I know with modular routers it's pretty easy to get that fully automated, and it's kind of stackable. You kind of can put like put two of them next to each other with kind of just with one modular router. So that's super nice. Now to get started, I am gonna go make that hose pulley and put it into the nether. So this bad boy, and then I will also have to make the hand crank. So this stuff should be super easy to get. Just need to make this andesite alloy, which is super easy to make. Sadly, it's not doesn't have an EMC value, but it's not that hard. If I really wanted to, I could get thermal expansion and just have this like automatically crafting. And then the hose pulley, so some dried kelp, which do I have? Yes, I do. So that'll be easy. And then this copper casing, super easy. You just take a copper ingot and you place down a stripped log, and then you right click it with the copper ingot in your hand and it turns it into the copper casing. And that goes the same with all the other casing blocks, which I think there's just brass and andesite, I think. Yeah, so there's andesite, brass, copper, and then train casing, which, you take brass and then sturdy sheet. And then void casing, which you take obsidian and a void sheet ingot. Void steel ingot, sorry. It is a little bit tedious, but you can fully automate most of this with Create, so. Alright, so got all the stuff to make the hose pulley and then the hand crank. Now, all I need to do, I guess I can use this thing. I just need to go into the nether and find a nice big lava lake to put this thing up above. Ouch! I mean, this will probably do good, but I kind of want more, because I'm fairly certain it is something like, oh, this will be perfect. It is like 10,000 lava blocks, like, not lava blocks, lava source blocks, whatever, that need to be kind of like connected. Which is just, this is definitely 10,000 all the way over there. So, I also need the ender tank. I can't forget that. So, do this. So place that down. You have to, I think you have to break the block underneath it. I don't think the hose can go through blocks at all. Okay, so now that you have the block underneath it open, going down into the lava, this side with this little square post thing is where you actually connect the hand crank. And you can't actually connect like an actual shaft to it from the create mod, but I don't know why you'd want to do that. And then you just right click on it and you can see it's dropping down now actually. Like if I come on down here, like you can see it's going down. I don't know if I can reach it from here. Because it's pretty sick actually, that it actually has the hose. So you go down and you honestly can just go until it bottoms out, but I mean it's already in there. I don't think you need to go until it bottoms out. I could be wrong about that though, like actually. And now I'm gonna get the ender tank wherever you are right here. Just need 2. Gonna make them orange because, well, lava's orange. Everyone knows that. I don't have any orange dye, do I? I don't. I don't even have yellow dye? Am I an idiot? How do I not have any yellow dye? Okay, I went and got some orange dye. So now, we want to do... They did change it, so the ender tanks, they used to... Sadly, this one's filled up with pink slime. It used to be like you had to fill them up from the top and the bottom, I'm fairly certain, but now I think it's from any direction. Right? Yeah, it is. So you need to actually connect the hose up, or the pipe, I mean, to this side with this big rectangle boil. I think it's just black. Yeah, it's just dark right there. I think that's actually how you get it. You can't see when you actually like attach the like if you're using the pipes mod, you can't see the little lip that forms when you have it pulling out. You can hear it making a weird noise because it's trying to put it in here but can't. So I'm gonna change this. Actually, I don't want to mess anything up. Change this to have all 3 of them be orange. Now I should be able to do this. And you can see it's full of lava. So that's pretty sick. Now, I'll put you in there. Fills it up even faster. The noise is horrible, but I'm not going to be here long. So, there's no way I'm... There's no way. Dude, why did I not check it? Isn't that just amazing? Okay, I shifted this over here because I noticed that my initial placement of it was literally on the corner of 4 different chunks. And you have to load. You have to have the chunks permanently loaded. So you do kind of need to make sure that you are able to load the whole thing. I mean, it's just bad. You don't have to, but it's just better to have it all in one chunk because it's so small. There's no point in having multiple. So now I need to remember to do this so I don't forget. Okay, nice. What an amazing sound of the sound of this thing scooping up buckets of it trillion times a second. Now, you gotta come into your FTB chunks claim manager, whatever, and then claim, and then force load that. So, I mean, it's only a few blocks, so yeah, it's all in it. Super nice, super sweet, so cool. So now, if I place down you and then fill in this, boom. I have lava and I can slurp it out, and as long as that hose pulley thing is loaded, it'll always be filling up. Assuming that there were enough lava sources underneath it. If not, I'll just go find a new spot. There's plenty of places that'll have enough lava sources. Now, for an actual room, I'm thinking I just remake this room on this side. Obviously, I'm not actually going to build it myself. I'm going to be using the copy and paste tool. I don't know. I'm debating whether or not I should leave this netherite stuff. It honestly looks pretty good. I wouldn't hate to do this exact same design over here, but I kind of want to do like a little bit of Ars Nouveau in it, so I might throw that in. Like I might tear this down and put like the source stone or whatever in there, but who knows. I'll hurry, copy and paste this all over to just this side, so it'll literally just be a mirror. I'm making it so hard for me to like navigate. Like I come down here, like if I'm running up here, I don't have it memorized because the directions, like if I face this way, I'll always face this way when I go up, and then if I go the other way, I'll always face the opposite way. But it looks the exact same, but it's not the same, obviously. So I get down here, and I'm like trying to remember where I need to go. And then when I get like both of these hallways done, oh, it's gonna be horrific. I'm gonna like go flying down entire hallways and then have to go back. That's why I might put up signs or something, or just have like a block, or like yellow blocks, right? Not really yellow, but something where it's like the second I see them, I know. Not like I just go the other way or something. Yeah, I'll get this all built up, and then I'll start making all my source generation crap. So I got the room all built, but now I need some archwood for Ars Nouveau. Now I don't think I really think I'm gonna need specific logs quite yet, but luckily all of the different types of logs have EMC value. So I'm flying over to an archwood forest right now, and looking right next to it. I'm just gonna grab some logs. I'm even gonna grab some. No, I don't need to grab some saplings. I was gonna say they all have each of the different types of logs. Luckily, have an EMC value, so don't need to grab any saplings to make like a what is it called, a little farm for them. So gonna make sure I get one of every type. Blue one. I think there is only like 5. Fairly certain. Just go to right. It's all archwood, right? Yeah. Archwood. So yeah. So green, purple, red, blue, and yellow, which I have all of those. So super nice. Gonna just throw those in there, and then in here, I'll just grab. They're all 32, right? Yes. I'm gonna grab a ton and shove them. Oh, come on. Shove them just straight into my inventory system, and then head on back. So yeah, so I got this in here. Yeah, it's literally just the exact same. I noticed, I think with copying, like any of the gadgets, any of these, like the copy and paste, cut and paste, all that stuff, mainly the builder and the copy and paste have had problems with it. If you try to do it with any abnormal blocks, as in like machines, like all of these industrial foregoing stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if like the pipes, maybe even this EMC link, if you try to copy it the second, so like when you pull up, like for instance this thing, when you pull it up, so right now it's in the copy mode, so you can see I did the roof last. If I move it to the paste mode, it pulls this up. When you do this part, when you've copied something like this stuff, the second you pull it up, your game just instantly black screens and crashes. And then when you reload holding it, so it instantly crashes again, and then you have to go back in the save. So that's what I was saying earlier. I don't know if I actually, I probably didn't actually say it. I was at least kind of thinking about it, and it's super annoying. So I did actually try to do the whole room at once, and it did crash. So I went through and just did like the walls, like so I did this wall. Luckily, they're all very similar, so it's super easy just to like duplicate each side. So it's only took me like 10 minutes maybe to get this whole place in here, this whole room in here. I mean, so it's definitely super nice, and I'm I'm thinking before I start placing my Ars Nouveau stuff, if I should no, because I think the next thing I might get into is like mechanism, which I might try a completely new design. Have like these two look the same, go a little bit further down, and then have 2 more that they're different than this, but they look the same to each other. Maybe, I don't know, whatever. All right, so the very first thing you're gonna have to do to get into this mod is make a source gem. So what you need is this imbuement chamber. I'm having a stroke. And then you put 1 lapis in there, and then it'll slowly make it over time. And then as you start generating source, you can place source jars next to it, and it'll speed this process up. Luckily, source gems have an EMC value, so I will be able to just plop that into my transmutation tablet, and then we'll be fine. I don't have to automate this process. Usually you would, so like this source battery thing that I'm making would make this super easy, because all you need to do is pipe just lapis and like straight into it. And it's super easy to do that with modular routers. So boom. pull that out, break you because I don't really need you anymore. Now grab you. Just do this. I'm just gonna remake the whatever it's called, the block as well. Learn you. Should get no. Hate that it just starts pulling crap out like that. You click it too fast, it for some reason. So you put it in the middle like this, and you click too fast. I just double click, and it gets rid of the one right there. It's so annoying. Like, man, I don't know. This isn't the latest version. There might be a different, not different. There might have been an update to that. Like it might have been fixed. Maybe it's supposed to be a mechanic. It's kind of a dumb mechanic if it's supposed to be that way. It's kind of annoying. Okay, anyways, so what you're gonna need is you're gonna need quite a few of arcane pedestals, and you're gonna need these a lot just throughout the mod, so just probably make like a stack of those, honestly. You're gonna need 4 volcanic source links at the least for one, like per one modular router. And then you will need these links, or these relays, sorry. The splitter, the relay splitter is the best, but you do need to get the enchanting apparatus up and running for that one. And you also need the source relay, which is super easy to make. So I'm making 2 of the splitters. So I guess the source relay, I think, can only do 1. So you can only connect it to 1, like, source jar, I guess, or... and 1 other thing. So it can only be pulling and sending to 1 of each, of pulling and sending, whatever. But the splitter can do multiple. It can pull from 1, or it can pull from any, really, and then send to many others as well. So you don't have to worry about, I don't know what the limit is on it. I don't know if there is a limit, but it's super nice. So to do this, what you need to do is you place down your router, and then you need to put your volcanic source links, not source links, the pedestals, just around like 4 like this, just on each side. And then now the source links, you place them to where they're kind of, I guess, touching this, the pedestals, I guess. So it's something like 8. Right? No, it's way more than that. 9. So I was wrong. When I was saying you need 8 of these, I was actually thinking of these. So you're actually gonna need 18 of these if you're gonna double it up like I am, which it's gonna be overkill. I just want this to be kind of big. I might even like build something around it to make it look like it's like a reactor. I don't know. Now right here, you place your ender tank that is full of lava from previously on top of the router. It kind of has to be touching the router. So I also forgot. I think the router needs an activator module as well. So you're gonna need, I think it's 2 distributors and then 1 activator per each modular router. The first distributor module, you just right click in the air, opens up the menu. So you want this to be set to round robin. Doesn't really matter, I guess. And then you want this to transfer out of the router. So this one, you need a lava bucket to transfer out. No, lava, right here. Nope. You can just kind of drag it from the JEI to put it in here. You gotta whitelist it, so it's only doing the lava bucket. And then what you're doing is you're then gonna pull the empty bucket out. So now you want to change this to transfer into the router. You can see the icon changed. So this one, the arrows are kind of pointing out. And then on this one, the arrows are kind of pointing in. Now you want to do an empty bucket. So pull that up. It's right there. Whitelist that. And then the activator module, you gotta do is you gotta see where the ender tank is, and it's on the top of the modular router. So you click up right there, and then you just have this set to right click, so it's like the action. And then I think you have to put the bucket in here. Could be wrong. But now it should theoretically do this properly. Let me just pull out a bucket and see. But I did forget, if you have to shift. So on this, the one that's distributing the lava bucket, if you shift and then right click on these, you can't see them. There we go. There's these little green squares that appear. If you're not playing with shaders, but my shaders makes it sure you can't see them. That makes it to where the lava, it's going to take the lava bucket and put them out here. Definitely need to remember to do that. Now, the way this goes actually is kind of important. You need the activator to be, it needs to go, you send the lava bucket out, and then you bring it back in, and then you click it. So I can technically switch it, like a click. I can do this, as long as it's at least in this order, because it's going to like flip back to the beginning. That's what the modular routers do. So you can set up like a chain of command, and it'll go through it from left to right, and then it resets all the way at the beginning, and then goes through it again. So as long as it at least goes, you distribute it out as a lava bucket, you bring it back in as a regular bucket, and then you click wherever the enter tank is, clicks the regular bucket to this to create it, to like fill it up with lava. So hopefully this works. So if I throw it in, it should. It might take a second to do it. I might have to change this. It might have to be a sneak. You might have to change that to sneak. So can you not do this anymore? No, you can. Okay. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I also have to do this. Do it with both. I'm a moron. Don't tell me you can't click the bottom of this. Ooh. Okay, I think I might have figured out why this doesn't work with the activators, because it's like supposed to work with the fluid module. So let's get these two. Should be able to change you to now be up. Do that. Yes. There we go. So you use the fluid module, and you do this kind of the same thing that you did with the activators. You have it up, and it kind of forces the router to have what's it called, lava in there. Okay, well, I guess it works now. I also put some speed upgrades in there. So, but yeah, so not the activator one, but the fluid module. But it's kind of the same thing, same principle as the activator one. But it's, or when I say principle, I mean it's the same configuration. Now I should be able to make a ton of you. So now all of you should start. Hopefully this doesn't ever get stuck. All right, so pretty much now you can kind of just stack this just up here now, and it should all work the exact same way. But right now I'm not gonna do that, just because it's gonna get so cluttered, and I need to get stuff like the Dominion wand up and going right now. Actually, probably should do that. So to be able to do this enchanting crap, the enchanting apparatus, you need the arcane core and then the enchanting apparatus. So I don't know where to put this. Not really a center in this room. I guess right here, why not? So you got to put the arcane core down, and then on top of that, the enchanting apparatus. Now you take these arcane pedestals, and you kind of just, you know, just make a square around like this. You can, if you want to, you can bring these out one, so it's kind of like a diamond or like a almost circle. It kind of like will be like this shape, but I should do this because it's a little bit smaller. And now just got to look at the recipes. So the Dominion one, this is what you need to be able to connect these the relays and stuff. So you need 2 source gems, a stick, and a gold ingot. Cool. So let's see, where was it? Right here. So you put the source gems and the gold on the outside. So it doesn't really matter. That's not what I want to put down. It doesn't really matter where you put them, as long as you have them. I don't think the order at all matters. And now what you do is you take the stick and you throw it in the middle. And then you can see all the particles. So when you put the center piece, item, whatever, it's always this one that's right in the middle of the circle. You have to have all the stuff in the outer ring already put down, or else it won't. I don't even think it allows you to put stuff in there. Maybe it does. I don't know. So let me, isn't there a way, strict mode? I don't know. Anyways, now I'm gonna hurry make the splitter. So I just need 4, what is it, quartz, and then 4 lapis, and then the source relay. Nice. Now, I'll place this modular redder down. Just because it is where I'm gonna be having the relay. Just right above that. And I want to pull out the Dominion wand, and to connect stuff, I'm fairly certain you right-click on the thing you want to pull from, and you click the thing you want it to go to. So yeah, it says taking from one location now. So now I should be able to go through and add all of these. So I have 12 source jars connected. Now I'm fairly certain, I don't know if this bad boy uses source, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if it'll speed up the process. But now when I want to connect something from this, I just have to right click on this, and then you can also see where it's connected to. And then I just go right click on something else, and it'll now send stuff to it. So like if I pull out another jar, if I just put like a jar right here, I right click on that. You can see how it's shooting stuff out. I guess this bad boy, this volcanic link is kind of connected to that, but so it's pretty neat. The actual splitter. I don't think the regular relay can do this many at once, but who knows. All right, now for what I actually need. I need the wither glyph, I think is what it's called. This bad boy. And then also the Archmage spellbook, which this thing is super easy to make. The Wild and Tribute, which shouldn't be too hard. And then I need to make the Mage's spellbook and the Novice spellbook, which is super easy. I should also, let's see, yeah, Wild and Chimera. I'm fairly certain that has egg that you can get. The actual, let's see, Wilden, Guardian, Stalker. So maybe not Chimera. Maybe Chimera doesn't actually have a spawn egg, but all these bad boys do. So, oh, these all do have EMC values. Okay, so I just need to get the Wild and Spike, and then I'll be good, because I was going to say I can farm these, but never mind. Because to make this, I'm fairly certain, do need, wait, let's see, by defeating Wild and Chimera, yeah. So you need to make the Tablet of Summon Wilden, and then you spawn them in, and then when you kill them, you get the Wilden Tribute. All right, so what you want to do is you want to make these ritual braziers. They're a little bit different than the pedestals. They're like kind of darker. They're used for these tablets. There's quite a few of these. You can just kind of look through them. I'm fairly certain there's one that makes it like nighttime and the one that makes it daytime and stuff like that. But then you also want a source jar because it kind of needs some source to power it up. Now, oh, I do need the spikes because I do need... Actually, this is perfect. Never mind. I will get the spikes. So, I'm going to go somewhere kind of... Not far, but... because the Chimera, when you summon Chimera, it explodes and breaks stuff. So, I think right here will be fine. So, place a source down. So, this bad boy. When I activate it, it'll just summon the basic losers. These small boyos. Which I just need this. That's all I need. It's that spike. But, okay, well I got all 3 of actually what I need to do to summon Chimera. So, to summon Chimera, you take the same tablet, you put it in there, but now you take 1 of each of the Wilden drops. Let me hurry in. Put the spike in there. Take 1 of each, and you kind of augment it, I guess. And there. And then when I do this, it should summon... Chimera, however you freaking pronounce it. But it's gonna explode, so it'll break blocks. Or not. Maybe changed? I swear it used to break blocks. I don't know. It does have like 4 phases, but super easy to kill. I don't know why these dogs are not being whacked by the thing. Also, I didn't use any of the source. Is that... I swear it used source, but whatever. But now I got the wild and tribute, so that was super easy. So now I should be able to just quickly go through and make all the books I need. Nice. Now I should be able to make that. There you go. Sick. Now I don't think I'm really needing to get into these at all, but who knows? Now, the wither glyph. Super easy. Just need 4 wither skeletons, and then the abjuration essence, which shouldn't be too hard to get. Luckily, most of the stuff has... Oh, I don't have a fermented spider eye. Okay. This one might be one of the harder ones to get, just because sugar... Am I holding on to all my sugar? I am! Okay. And then the milk. Yikes. Oh, wait, no, I forget. It doesn't use those ingredients. I forgot about that. That makes me actually super happy. So it doesn't use the essence from Ars Nouveau. It doesn't use any of these 3 ingredients that any of these essences need. It only consumes the source gems. So automating this is actually going to be super easy. I just have to get 1 of everything. That makes me happy. I was a little worried it was going to be bad. Alright, so you will need the imbuement chamber for all of the essences. You need imbuement chamber, you need 3 pedestals. So I'm going to be using these platforms just so I can put it on the wall, like that. Now, all you need to do is, I need to grab my sugar, but you place the ingredients. I don't know why it's not stacking, but whatever. Just place the ingredients down, like this. Boom. And then you should be able just to grab some source gems. And then just slam it in there, and it'll slowly craft it. But if I place a jar next to it, it should craft way faster. Yes, it is. But this time it actually is going to slurp it up. And this is when I can show off this bad boy. So, I guess I already did show it off, huh? Just right click it, connect, boom. Nice. Pretty sick. So now I got 1 of you. Sadly, I'm going to immediately use it, but for a good cause. I've got to make the wither so that I can move on to this friggin' thing. So you're going to need the scribe table for this, which is not too hard to make. Just need some more slabbies. I guess I'll just put you in a corner. Okay, now I think, yes. So you right click on it while holding out a book, and then you gotta find the actual glyph, which might be a tier 3. Yeah, right here, wither. So you click on it, and then it shows the ingredients down here, and then you go over here and click select. Now you see them floating up here. All you have to do is drop the ingredients down. So I just throw them like that, and then it starts making it. Pretty nice. Nice. Now, I should have everything for the wither. Yeah, I do. Am I gonna get something cool? Wow, glowstone. So cool. So, oh, come on. So if I come in here, go to you. Come on. Should be able to... Wait, I apparently haven't made you, but whatever. Should be able to make you. Nice. Did I accidentally put the... Oh, that's where I went. I put the upgrade in there. Okay. Well, I got the wither done, so that's pretty sick. Now, I mean, I have everything done for Ars Nouveau as of now. I think I will have to continue with this later on, but I mean, for now, I pretty much have everything that I want to get done. The essences, all of them. I don't think I need a frick load of them in the future, but I could be completely wrong. Actually, yes, I am. I am gonna need. I wouldn't say a frick load. I think it's the very next one. I need pretty much all of them. That will be not fun. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need all of them. And then the wild and tribute, which I'm gonna have to be mass producing that, I guess. Anima essence. Oh. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I probably will actually get all of them up and running right now. Like, while I was looking at it, I was See, I wasn't thinking I was gonna need a lot, but pretty much gonna need like immediately, right when I get the archer meat, I'm gonna immediately need a decent amount. Having them fully automated will just be nice. So, I can usually I use modular routers for them because it's super easy to accurately pull and push items in and out of it. And then just having nothing connected to these also just makes it look cleaner. But after that, I don't think there really is, like, I could try to automate this thing, but I don't really care to yet. I will have to if I want to get that Archivo bad boy up and going. Because it's kind of how the mod pack is meant to be played, is you start mass producing these things. So like this one will be easy. You just pull all these out using an EMC link, have them slammed onto a 3x3 create mechanical crafter thing, and then it crafts the archer meat, and then you slam it back in, and it's something like what, like 30 million EMC every time you do that. All right, enough rambling. I'm gonna get these bad boys. Ow, I'm freaking slapping my mic, dude. I'm gonna get all these bad boys up and going, and then, I mean, once they're up and running, I mean, we'll be done with ours for now. And then I'll move on to seeing what else I need to finish up this archer meat. All right, so I got the top layer of this all built up, and I got all of the essences crafting up. I've already gotten quite a few. I've gotten close to like 300 of each. Actually, I've gotten over 300 of each. So that is super, super nice. Yeah, well, I think that'll be it for this episode. So, getting super close to getting that archer meat, and then honestly, I mean, once we get the archer meat, hopefully at that point will have something set up where I can kind of blow through the rest of them. So I know the very next one is what is ours Nouveau? Arcatron, I guess, is probably the Power thing, but I have to put that in the into the energizing orb. The Arcamorph, I think, is industrial foregoing. Maybe this is industrial foregoing, actually. I think that is. And then this one is, I think it's the final one, and this is the Draconic Evolution one. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it here. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.